Yeah. Okay, so this is where we stopped in the previous session. So like while talking about this particular customer, okay, when we displayed that -1 and 1 kind of stuff. So if I write, so we can see like in the code we wrote this if, else and if, correct. So we are going to make use of now other aspects of it, whether how exactly we can be or will be permitted to make use of if else. Okay. At the same time, we are going to see like if I want to write a nested if else, how exactly that can be done. Fine. So on the similar line, we would be seeing a case statement, switch case kind of statement, which is available as an alternative for what you can call it as if nested if else. Fine. So let us write this. So like we already saw this if else, so not too much worry about. Fine. So when we said not found and so on. Okay. So like if at all I have to write say code something like this. Okay, where there would be kind of nested if else. So let me show you the screen first. Is my screen visible? Okay, so you can write if else like this. If then, so definitely it is going to end with end if. So if then, if condition, then statement, else statement, correct, and then end if. If then, now else if, see the spelling. It is really important how exactly you write it. Fine. ELSIF. And so if you use a simple one like if and end if, so it is to be written like this. If condition, then the statement. What is the statement that you want? Correct. If I want if then else, we used in yesterday's session as well, like something like this. Okay. Something like this we used already in the previous session. And third one is this nested if else. Like if number equal to 0, then result equal to 0. Else if. Now you can see the spelling. It is really important. And then you are going to write like every statement would be ending with semicolon except if and else if statements. Fine. And lastly, you have to write this else. Correct. And then end if. End if would be there occurring only once. Fine. Similarly, like we can make use of this case statement. So case value when this. So for example, let us say this. How we wrote case X when 1 comma 2, then message equal to 1 or 2, else message equal to other value than 1 or 2. Correct. So like you are talking about switch case with the particular condition, and there would be else too. Correct. If either of the case is not matching, then what? Now if it at all it is to be written this way, like you can make use of this between also. When X between, correct. Here you are going to write values directly. It could be 1, when 1, then when 2, then you can write that too. Correct. So those many times that when is to be written. Correct. Then you can make use of this between clause as well, like for case statement. Right. Okay. There would be something as a loop too. Like it is like say for example one another diversion in respect of how to make use of control structure. So we generally use for, while, do while, correct, or kind of repeat until. So similarly, we do have something called as loop. Say for example, you would be writing code like this loop if count greater than 0, then exit, end if, and then end loop. Correct. Then there would be some computation that you would be doing here. But whenever it reaches to 0, then it should exit the loop. This exit statement would be used to exit from the code. Correct. It could be even some condition as well. Like if you don't want to write this, say for example, you can directly write exit when count greater than 0. If you don't want to make use of this if statement, then you definitely can use this one like loop. So same statement is written here. Okay, with exit when count greater than 0. Correct. Like here you are going to write the condition when the Boolean expression holds. Okay. Similarly, like if you want to make use of this exit separately, so it could be used anytime with respect to this. So suppose this is a block that you are having. A block is covered with begin and end. So if you want to exit from that block, you can write that. So you can say a block, right? Exit a block. So that's name is to be written here. Fine. So your statements could vary from here to there. Similarly, there is a statement for continue, like the way that we use in C. Correct? Break and continue kind of statement. So continue, like for example, exit when count greater than 100, continue exit when count greater than 100, and continue when count less than 50. So like the way that we used exit, similarly the continue statement would be. There's a while as well. So while, so condition, then you are going to write this purposefully, this loop statement, loop, and then statements, and then it should end with end loop and semicolon. So if you write a label here that is optional, that label is to be written. If you don't write the label, then even it's okay. And similarly, like if we want to write this code, like how exactly the example would be, like while this greater than 0 and this greater than 0 loop, and then some statement in end loop. Now you can say while not done, while not done loop. Now with assumption that done is some value that you are going to have ultimately there. Okay, now with respect to for, there would be two variants. Okay, integer variant is something like this. So you are going to have for I in 1 to 10. Correct, it is I plus plus kind of stuff. So I will take on the values 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 10 within the loop. For I in reverse 10 to 1, so I will take values from 10 to 1. Okay, now suppose you, now in this case, in both the cases, the increment or decrement was by 1, correct? By 1. So you can specifically write this by 2, by 1 with respect to in or reverse. So if you want to write I equal to I plus 2, so this would be I plus plus in both the cases. Now if you want to write I plus 2, sorry, in this case it would be minus 2, I minus 2. Correct. So I will take the values 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. See the syntax again. For, then variable in, then you are going to write the range 1 to 10, 1 dot dot 10. So expression dot dot expression. Then this by is optional, but you have to write this loop. Fine. So while we see examples, you definitely will understand how exactly it is to be used. So I will forward this as well to you peoples. Okay, this PPT. Okay, so let us write this code. Fine. So let me write this code instead of so create or replace function my even TUCSD integer returns text as $. So we are using if else now. So num alias. So number seems to be its part. So num alias for $1, correct? Then let us take a variable txt of type text. Fine. Now let us write. So we forgot to write declare. Declare. So this is declaration. Correct. Then begin. Then you write if num. This is remainder. Now equal to would be condition check. The way that we use in C, double equal to. In this case, it would be single equal to for comparison. So then txt colon equal to num type is an even number. Fine. else it's odd number. Fine, then you write and if this end and if will have a space in between. Fine, then return txt your variable. Okay, then end this should be here, then $$ language. You have to always specify this PLPG PLPG SQL and semicolon. Fine, so let us save this. Let me see the files available there. So ls dash ltr adc SQL. So 6. So I will give you 7. 10 desktop adc 2107.sql. Fine. Okay. So /I desktop in adc 2107.sql. Sorry, I made a mistake. So we got the function correct. So if I write /df, you can see our function written as this my_even PUCSD. Fine. So select my_even underscore PUCSD 21. 21 is odd number. So let us add that space there. So we'll add space here. So function got created because we wrote /I. So if I fire this now, you can see 21 is an odd number. So if I write 24, 24 is an even number. So what was the definition? Check this one more time. So this is how we wrote the function. Is that fine? Let me add this in the chat. So you can see this one again. You can try it later as well. So let us try to use for loop. Okay, right now, let us use for loop. So /e. So I will create now Fibonacci series. So I will display a Fibonacci number like Fibonacci series. But if I write 10, then it should display 10th number at that Fibonacci. Correct? Fibonacci. Fib for integer returns integer. So we are returning only one number. I'm writing Fibonacci series code, but I'm going to make sure that I'm going to display only one number. What are the number that you specifically write there? That is to be return back. So let us write the value that we are going to use return is in here, ret integer, okay, which is equal to 0. This is assignment statement. So nxt, let me take integer colon equal to 1, correct, and let me write tmp integer. Okay, this is where we are going to get the result. So let us write for loop. For now we have to declare a number num. Okay, so let us say num integer. Fine. Num in 1 dot dot. Now which up till what number? This number. Okay, so num dot dot fib for loop. You have to write this loop, correct? Now you compute tmp colon equal to rate. So let us take this, forget it, rate. Okay, then rate colon equal to, so here I added a space should not be there, rate equal to nxt 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 is equal to nxt plus tmp, correct? And let us write here end loop. Fine, and then you return rate. Okay, so let us save this. Control X W. Within desktop ADC 08.SQL. Fine. So let us see whether have we made any error there. Let us check spelling mistake वगैरह. Create or replace function my Fibonacci. Okay, it is giving equal to. So /e desktop ADC 08.SQL. So I added this extra space there, which is not supposed to be added. That's why it gave an error. You can see the error nxt colon equal to syntax error at or near nxt. So you can see this error, correct? So let us save this. Even language, yeah, return rate. Right? Yes, done. So /df. Okay, select my Fibo okay, 10th element. Right, so if you write 0 1 1 2 3 5 8 13 21, so if you go on 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, so 21, so it is starting from 11. 21 plus 13, what is that? कितना आएगा? Next number 34. 34. Then next number would be, so it is returning a sum. Instead it should have showed you that number. So आगे क्या आएगा? 55. 55. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. That's how it is starting from this one, correct? So as you stated that directly, you're directly taking that rate there. That's why. So if I write 1, then it is going to work with 1 to 10. Right? So what if I try writing there 0? करेक्ट, ये हमेशा मुझे एक डाउट हो सकता है ना करते टाइम की, इफ आई राइट 0 देयर व्हाट हैपेंस? नाउ लेट अस सी दिस सो लाइक 89 55 के बाद क्या आएगा? वो शायद 89 आए है ना, वो नेक्स्ट इट इज शोइंग अस नेक्स्ट नंबर 0 टू दैट, सो 11 नंबर अभी दिख रहा है। तो यहाँ पे अगर मैं 9 लिखता हूँ then it is going to show me because it is starting from 0, that's why. Are you with me? Yes. So here we will write that as एक से लेकर ही लेंगे, so you can write even that 0 because that would be initial value that you want that index to hold. Fine. So let me add that function to there. Fine. Now you must have seen here like what exactly we are doing. We are returning one value right now. What is the code that I got? ओके जो कोड हमने लिखा उसमें हम एक ही वैल्यू दे रहे हैं। अगर मुझे सारा फिबोनाची सीरीज डिस्प्ले करना है तो क्या करना पड़ेगा? आप सी में क्या करोगे उसके लिए? आप क्या करते हो? लूप में प्रिंट डालते हो ना। बट सपोज प्रिंट ना डालते हुए सबको एक साथ स्टोर कर रहे हो तो आप क्या करोगे? उसको एरे में लोगे, करेक्ट? यू विल टेक देम इन एरे। फाइन। Whatever the result gets computed, you are going to store it in array. So instead of it, we are going to make use of one support given by say Postgres PGSQL, PL PGSQL. So let us save this ADC 2109.SQL. फाइन। अभी यहाँ पर जो रिटर्न्स इंटीजर था ना, सो उसको मैं थोड़ा सा चेंज कर रहा हूँ। यहाँ पर लिख रहा हूँ सेट ऑफ, ठीक है? ये तो मेरे वैल्यू सेम है। हाँ, कोई बोल रहा था कुछ? यस। ये जो रिटर्न स्टेटमेंट है अभी मैं इसको निकाल देता हूं, ठीक है? यहां पे एक मैं डाल रहा हूं रिटर्न, रिटर्न नेक्स्ट ऐसे लिखना पड़ेगा। और यहाँ पे लिखेंगे हम वो जो हमने रेट लिया है ना ऊपर, वो रेट लिखना पड़ेगा, RET। तब इससे क्या होगा? दिस विल रिटर्न यू a complete set. Let us see. With assumption there is no error. Correct. So /i 9 cannot change return type. Okay. Yeah. So I should have changed that name. Sorry, my mistake. Because we are changing that return type. That's why. So my Fibonacci set. So एक देख लो, आप जब रिटर्न टाइप चेंज कर रहे थे, you kept same name. That's why it was returning you an error. Correct. So we made the change now. So if I write /df, अभी यहाँ पे लिखते हैं set, sorry, select my underscore Fibonacci underscore set 10, तभी आपको ये पूरा सेट आएगा। दिस इज बिकॉज ऑफ व्हाट? वो जो सेट ऑफ यूज किया ना हमने वहां पर, कैसे था वो फंक्शन? देखो यहाँ पर हमने इसको सेट ऑफ यूज किया, करेक्ट? रिटर्न्स सेट ऑफ, पहले इंटीजर था, अभी हमने सेट ऑफ किया, और रिटर्न स्टेटमेंट नीचे से उठाकर यहाँ पर फॉर लूप में ही डाल दिया, एंड देन वी रोट रिटर्न नेक्स्ट। और जो रिटर्न करना था ना हमें लास्ट वाला, वही हमने किया। पहले इसमें पहले कोड में क्या था हमारा? RET ही था रिटर्न के लिए। अभी हम RET को ही यूज कर रहे हैं, बट ओनली वी आर डिस्प्लेइंग इट एवरी टाइम। So we are not adding that as an array, but actually it is, this set of is representing it as an array, set of integers. ठीक है? Are you with me? Any question, query? Sorry, sir. Can we? Yeah, 1 minute. Can we use the functions to do side effect like printing something? Yeah, we can do that. We will be seeing that. Okay, don't worry. Fine. Then तू जो पूछ रहा था ना, we will do that. Fine. Okay. You were asking something else again, na? Or this one only?
I was Devesh.
Okay, हाँ Devesh, yeah.
Return के बाद next क्यों लिया है सर?
Because we are having now this set of, हमें set declare display करना है ना, correct?
Right.
So अगर setup
first zero
set of करना, हाँ यहाँ अभी क्योंकि क्या हमने पहला स्टेटमेंट यहाँ पर लिखा ना, अगर आप नीचे लिखते इसको तो क्या होता, 1 से आता
1, हाँ
करेक्ट. अभी ये पहला स्टेटमेंट ना हमारा रिटर्न नेक्स्ट रेट, अभी रेट का वैल्यू क्या है इनिशियली 0, इसलिए 0 आ रहा है. अगर आप ये रिटर्न इसको उठा के ये एनएक्सटी के बाद में डालोगे एंड लूप से पहले तो क्या हो जाएगा अपने आप, रेट का वैल्यू 1 से आएगा, करेक्ट.
राइट.
एवरीबॉडी अंडरस्टूड दैट? फाइन, ठीक है. तो मैं डाल दूं फंक्शन. डेस्कटॉप 9, done. Check it whether you received it or not. आ गया? Okay. Now let us try writing a recursion. अगर यही कोड रिकर्शन में लिखना है तो कैसे लिखेंगे आप? रिकर्शन में कैसे लिखोगे? वो जो पहला वाला था ना, वो उसकी बात कर रहा हूं मैं, एक नंबर सिर्फ डिस्प्ले करना है हमें. चलो ट्राई करते हैं हम लिखने का रिकर्शन वाला कोड, ठीक है. /e desktop adc 10.sql. ओके ठीक है, /e करते उसको. रिकर्शन अभी हमें सेटअप निकाल रहे हैं. वी वांट टू कैलकुलेट नाउ दिस. ओके, अभी हम सब कुछ हटा देते हैं यहाँ से, ये बिगिन एंड लिखेंगे. अभी फॉर लूप तो नहीं करना है हमें, करेक्ट. हमें रिकर्शन लिखना है. हम ट्राई करते, चलो. इफ fib underscore for less than 2, then return fib for. मतलब वो पोजीशन वाली बात कर रहे हैं हम, रिटर्न fib for. And if so you can write this like this. Fine. नहीं तो क्या करेंगे, रिटर्न अभी my underscore Fibonacci recur fib for -2 plus my Fibonacci recur fib for -1. ठीक है, चलो ट्राई करते इसको. होपफुली एरर नहीं है. चलो वेरी गुड. /df हमारे फंक्शन का नाम है सिलेक्ट माय फिबोनाची recur 10. ओके, सो वो ऐसे जा रहा है 2 3 5, सॉरी ये ले रहा है, वो जीरो वाला नहीं ले रहा है इसके, बिकॉज वी आर राइटिंग दैट कोड दैट वे, वेर यू आर राइटिंग दैट रिटर्न, दैट्स व्हाट हैपन देयर। सब अगर आप जीरो लिखते हो, यहाँ पे कोड क्या आएगा, आप -1 भी लिखते हो तो -1 भी आएगा, तो उसको चेंज करना पड़ेगा, करेक्ट। सो यू मे हैव टू मॉडिफाई द कोड, so I leave that on you, so you should exit the code, correct. Do not execute that fact, वो एग्जीक्यूट होना नहीं चाहिए। कैसे करना पड़ेगा हमें, कोड में से एग्जिट करना कैसे, वो हमें पता नहीं, क्योंकि वो एक्सेप्शन जैसा हो जाएगा ना। यू वांट एन एक्सेप्शन, अगर -1 आता है तो क्या करना है, जीरो लिखेगा तो जीरो आएगा इन दिस केस, करेक्ट, अपने केस में, क्योंकि हम जीरो, हमने क्या लिखा है, <2 होगा तो ये रिटर्न करो जो भी वैल्यू आएगा वो। But then if we say, like if I write that code, suppose this way, /e and if for return equal to 0, ऐसे देखते होता है क्या, ठीक है। वो एरर दे रहा है अपने को कुछ तो भी, करेक्ट। यहाँ पर 1 लिखते हैं, 1 आ जाएगा, 0 भी डिस्प्ले हो जाएगा, लेकिन माइनस दिया तो वो एरर दिखा रहा है, बिकॉज इट इज नॉट एग्जीक्यूटिंग नाउ द कोड। सो इफ आई राइट 10 आई कैन गेट 55, बट व्हेनेवर आई राइट -1 तो मुझे वो एक्सेप्शन लिखना पड़ेगा उसके लिए, क्योंकि वो -1 को एग्जीक्यूट करता जा रहा है ना रिकर्सिव मैनर में, तो वो टर्मिनेट नहीं हो पा रहा है, जैसे इट इज काइंड ऑफ सेक फॉल्ट फॉर अस, करेक्ट, इन दिस केस, ठीक है। तो हमने क्या किया, सिर्फ उस कोड में ये चेंज कर दिया। अगर आप देखो तो हमने क्या किया, यहाँ पर एंड करके लगा दिया कंडीशन, दिस एंड दिस, या तो ग्रेटर देन 0 चाहिए, रिटर्न इक्वल टू 0 चाहिए, <2 है, अगर ये है तो रिटर्न फ्लिप करो, अगर नहीं है ग्रेटर देन 2 है तो सीधा ये फंक्शन को चला जाना चाहिए, करेक्ट। देन अल्टीमेटली उस लेवल पर जब जाएगा तो वो एरर दे देगा, दैट्स व्हाट वी सेड, ठीक है। सो लेट मी ऐड दिस लाइन, दिस कोड एज वेल at this side. फाइन, तो ये हो गया रिकर्शन। रिकर्शन में क्या किया हमने, एक बार देख लो, अभी हमने देखा कि हमें एक एरर आया था, राइट। सो यू कैन राइट द एक्सेप्शंस, फाइन, सो वुड बी टॉकिंग अबाउट देम लेटर, ओके। अभी जैसे आप फंक्शन लिखते हो तो ये ORDBMS है, ऑब्जेक्ट रिलेशनल डेटाबेस मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम है पोस्टग्रेस, करेक्ट। So as it is ORDBMS, so it ultimately permits me defining operators too. Say for example, now if I go here and if I write select proname from pg_proc, okay, एक देखते हैं हम, एक मिनट, pg/d pg_proc, यहाँ पर ओनर होता है क्या, या pro owner, so select star from pg_user, हमारे यूजर का नंबर है 16384, select pro name कॉमा pro owner, शायद ऐसे ही होना चाहिए, pro owner from pg_proc, देखते हैं, yes, where pro owner is equal to 16384। तो वट एवर यू आर राइटिंग विथ /df, आप /df लिखते हो ना, कितने रोज है 13, so all those 13 are shown here, so your function bodies are stored rather function definitions or function details are stored here. So if you write, say for example, comma create arg type, okay, उसका देखना पड़ेगा. ऑल रेट टाइप्स प्रो रेट टाइप है, ठीक है. प्रो रेट टाइप, तो उसका रिटर्न टाइप भी आपको आ जाएगा. जैसे 25 और ये है, तो यू कैन सिलेक्ट typ नेम फ्रॉम png underscore type where OID in 23,25. इंट फॉर और टेक्स्ट, हमने दो ही टाइप की यूज किया ना अभी तक टेक्स्ट में, करेक्ट. सो द वे दैट वी आर स्टोरिंग दिस प्रोसीजर्स, there is another table called pg underscore operator. Okay, so which stores information about your operators. So say for example, select OPR name, comma. अभी कौन से टाइप के ऑपरेटर्स रहेंगे आपके पास, बाइनरी या यूनिरी, करेक्ट? Am I right? So these are your operators. So if you sort them from PG operator, order by OPR name. So आपके operators हैं, existing operators. Is my screen visible? Aniket, this yes. Okay, good. So these all are your operators available. So can I create my own too? So the way that we saw create function, so on the similar line there is create operator. Fine. So let us try writing the function. So let me write my concat. So /e create function concatenation. So I am going to pass two text types, returns. ये returns लिखना है, text as $. So select. अभी हमारे पास concatenation ऑपरेटर है, कैसे लिखते हैं हम, ये पाइप यूज करके लिखते हैं ना. सो $2, करेक्ट. देन $, LANGUAG SQL. फाइन. तो इसको सेव करते हैं. नितिन ADC कैपिटल, सॉरी डेस्कटॉप ADC 2111.SQL. Fine. So /i desktop. Then you are going to write ADC 2111.SQL. Okay, so if you see its definition, check there. My concatenation. So select my underscore concatenation. Okay, यहाँ पर हम डालते हैं सपोज नितिन पाटिल. So we are getting that executed. Now can we create an operator for this? Yes. How do we create it? So create operator. Okay, operator is this plus. Okay, then syntax is this. So for that purpose, let us see the syntax. Create operator. So you have to write function or procedure. So procedure. Now this is the procedure name that we use. So we are going to use this. So that's why procedure equal to this procedure name. And then you have to specify left arg equal to text, right arg equal to text. Right? Done. So create operator. Sorry. Create operator plus. Now you write procedure is equal to. अभी procedure का नाम क्या डालना है आपको? ये वाला. So let us take this name, copy, you say paste. My concatenation. यहाँ पर comma देना है. Left arg equal to text, right arg equal to text. Bracket complete. Fine. So if I write now select Nitin plus Patil. Fine. So same thing that we saw earlier. We can see the same output. Correct. So if you want to display it as font, you can see that name also is displayed. Correct. Fine. So operator, creating operator is very easy. Okay, so you definitely can take it. So for example, let us see /do. So if you write /do, these are the two operators which were created by me. So let me drop operator tilde. Drop operator. Yeah, I have to specifically type that integer type as well. Integer, comma, integer. Okay, then only it will delete. So if you write now this, you have only one operator plus, fine, which is created by us right now. Fine. So now let us write say function. Suppose if I write like this, select 2 raised to 3. So raised to I am going to make use of through caret. 2 caret 3, correct, like this. So I want it to be written like this. 2 caret 3. So share the operator. Yeah, it has this function name, but if at all we have to write this. So let me say if I write this caret. So we don't have this. So we'll give name as double caret for it. Fine. We'll define double caret for it. So let us for that purpose we will require what you can call it as we have to define first the function, correct? So how exactly you write this? So let me add this. So create operator, copy this, copy, fine. Now I have to add 11. With this you are going to write, okay, together. So that file first you have to write, like you have to execute that because it is containing the procedure, and then you have to execute create operator. Fine. So let us try to write my function, like we want to write power function. So let us first go here. So Control C slash df. So let me drop function my power deleted. So you can see now 13 rows. So let us write my function my power. Control G, Control K, Control X1, create or replace function my power, okay, which takes integer comma integer. So x comma y, then it's x raised to y. So returns integer as dollar dollar. Fine. Now let us declare the variable. Fine. Let us declare the variable. So let us define first please 1 minute hold on. So let us define this variable. So first, so we have this first is alias for $1, second alias for $2. Now let us define the variable index 1 integer. This would be used for loop. Okay. Then we can take base and power now. So you can say base number base 2. Okay. Next one, and I'm defining this product there, product integer, because first and second it was showing in red color, so it might be using some purposes. Okay, so begin. So let us write for index 1 in 1 2 raise 2, correct? Then you are going to write loop. What is the code? Product colon is equal to product multiplied by num, correct? But for before that we have to assign product colon equal to 1, product multiplied by this. So you write end loop okay, and then you simply return product. Okay, then end $, NGUAGE language PLPG SQL. So let us save this. Home Nitin desktop ADC 2112.SQL 12 ही है शायद ना, 11 हो गया है पहले, या 12. Fine. So Control Access, Control C. So /I desktop ADC 2112.SQL. So if there is no problem, if there is no error, then there will not be anything shown. So /I, correct. So we executed this 12. So if I write /df, you can see your function added my power, correct? So if I write select my underscore power 10,5. So there is an error, correct? So at the multiplication time, it is showing us an error. So let us see the code. I hope we must have missed something.
Num is not declared.
Oh, sorry, I took num. It should be base. Sorry. Base लिया था ना? ठीक है, base लिया है variable देखो. ऊपर. I used num there. It should be base. Fine. ठीक है ना? Okay. Control XC, Control G, Control XS, Control XC. Slash I. Now this. Yes. So you write 5 raised to 5, 2 raised to 5, 2 raised to 12, correct? 2 raised to 20, correct? So you can get it. Now we have this function available. Now how to write an operator? Create operator. Now let us take this double. So if permitted, it will permit us, otherwise it will stop. Procedure. Okay, equal to, what is the procedure name? My power. Fine. Left arg equal to integer. Right arg equal to integer. Correct? So if permitted, then it will show you. So if you write slash do, you can see that operator created. So if I write slash do s plus, then specifically operator name. किधर गया tilde tilde tilde. So it is not adding some other information so that it can display, because it is a function which it is referring to. Correct? So if I write now same thing, select 2 caret 10. Correct? 2 caret हमने क्या लिया था ऊपर 20. ये जो हमारा पावर फंक्शन था, so both of them are showing you same thing. Fine. ठीक है? So let me add that line. ठीक है? Shall we proceed? So, okay, now so if at all we want, say for example, to write the function using SQL, like right now we are writing the functions with by writing like PLPG SQL, correct? Language as PLPG SQL. Suppose you don't want to use any other aspects, but you really wish to make use of only SQL, correct? Now how can we do that? So let us see. So let us go here. So we have slash D. Okay, so slash D X. Okay. So let us delete it. Okay. Now insert into X values ADF 10, ADF 11, 31. And so we have now these 3 values. Fine. Now what I want is I want to double these values, but I should display it directly. Like for example, if I say select F, comma N by 2, you will see that it is displayed here. I want to write this through the function. How can I do that? So let me write that function here itself. So create function double N. Double N. Okay. Which takes this type. No, type name is to be added by me, correct? So I will write that X. X is my table name now. My type name would be X, correct? Returns numeric. Okay, or you can say integer. In this case, it is integer only, correct? So if it is like if your table is having decimal point, then while creating the table, you would be having this n type to be numeric. So in that case, it would be suppose 10.20 kind of stuff, correct? So if you at all you have numeric, then you say return numeric. Now right now we have integer, that's why I'm taking integer as $. Now when I press enter, you will see that see the change in the prompt, right? So you simply write here select $1 dot table name we are talking. Yeah. Now our column name is n multiplied by 2 as $n. Okay. Semicolon $. Language. Simply write here SQL. Sorry. LANGUAG. So if I write select $n. Okay. Now I want to use this $n there inside the code. That's how do I do this? How do I fire this? So select F comma $n. Okay. Now I have to specifically fetch the value because I am going to pass X. X is my table name where 2 columns are there with X, F and N. So I will pass this F and this N. Okay, as say for example 2. As an example, I am passing this now. Let us see what happens. As DBL from X. Okay, DOUBLE. Okay, let us see. $n. Have I used? Oh, sorry. I have to work with this for every row, na? So that's why I have to write this row here. Because I want to work with each and every row. That's why it was showing you error. So right now it is already *2. So if I write here this only, like if I remove this, okay, so if I remove this *2, so ये जो values थे पहले ना हमने लिखे हुए select में, ये तो देखो ये मैच हो रहा है. Is it matching? So if I write using this $n, I have to write that as a row. For every row it should work where this F is matching. It is only showing because it is passing this and it is returning only this value. Correct? यहाँ पर आप देखो तो यहाँ पर DBL करके लिख के आ गया. Correct? यहाँ पर नहीं आया क्योंकि we wrote in n*2. It is not a column. That's why it is saying column. Correct? तो फंक्शन कैसे लिखा हमने? इस तरीके से. So let me copy this. So अभी फिर से अगर मैं क्रिएट करता हूँ ना देखो एरर देगा वो. Right? So that's why we always write this function definition like this. Create or replace. तो replace करेगा ना, create होगा तो create करना है तो create करेगा. अगर पहले से existing है तो replace करेगा. ऐसे इसका meaning होता है create और replace. So it is good habit to write this. Okay. ऐसे ये function definition आपको SQL का आप यूज कर सकते हो. ठीक है, मैं चार्ट में डाल देता हूँ इसको. फाइन. नाउ
सर ये फंक्शन,
हाँ सॉरी, हाँ क्या है
ये फंक्शन सिर्फ एक्स टेबल पे वर्क होगा क्या?
हाँ, इन दिस केस इट वुड बी वर्किंग विद दैट टेबल ओनली ना. अभी जो हमने, क्योंकि अंदर कोड में जो लिखा है व्हाट वाज आवर कोड. सो इन दिस केस वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस nx ना. x टाइप का दे दिया है, करेक्ट। सो अगर आप यहाँ पर देखो ना स्लाइड dt में आपका ये जो आता है ना dt करके लिखा है, तो अगर आप यहाँ पर लिखते हो सिलेक्ट typ नेम फ्रॉम pg टाइप वेयर typ नेम लाइक x% करते हैं हम, करेक्ट। ये टाइप नेम करके x ऑलरेडी गलत चला गया आपका टेबल, है ना, तो इट विल वर्क ओनली विद x, फाइन,
Got it.
ठीक है। So we'll stop here and tomorrow we'll talk about polymorphism. Okay. Then we will try to write variadic function जहां पर हम 10-15 वैल्यूज, मतलब तन्मय को लगा 5 वैल्यूज पास करो, ओके, बाकी गायत्री को लगा 10 वैल्यूज पास करो। फॉर सेम फंक्शन वी आर गोइंग टू यूज मल्टीपल वैल्यूज। नाउ हाउ टू वर्क विथ सम काइंड ऑफ एस्पेक्ट लाइक दैट। इवन उनके टाइप भी अलग अलग हो सकते हैं, मतलब हम लिखते टाइम इंटीजर, सपोज हम कॉल कर रहे हैं तो इंटीजर पास कर रहे हैं, तो इट विल वर्क विद न्यूमेरिक टू डिपेंडिंग अपॉन व्हाट यू आर राइटिंग देयर, करेक्ट। सो इंटीजर भी लेगा, न्यूमेरिक भी लेगा, इस तरीके से हम लिखेंगे वैलिडिक फंक्शन। सो विल टॉक अबाउट पॉलीमॉर्फिज्म, वैलिडिक फंक्शन, ओके, ठीक है। एज वेल एज हम क्या करेंगे कि मैं आपको एक फंक्शन दूंगा लिखने के लिए। सो यू आई वांट यू टू ऐड, से फॉर एग्जांपल क्रिएट अ फंक्शन फॉर फैक्टोरियल। आप प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए लिख सकते हो, फैक्टोरियल का खुद का फंक्शन लिखो। कैसे लिखेंगे, आपको आपके पास अभी फॉर लूप है, करेक्ट, एंड यू हैव टू कंप्यूट इट। आपको फैक्टोरियल डिस्प्ले करना है, फैक्टोरियल में रिटर्न होना चाहिए सिर्फ। अगर मैं फैक्टोरियल लिखता हूं तो उसका ऑपरेटर भी बनाओ, ओके, खुद का एक ऑपरेटर बनाओ। यहाँ पर अगर देखो तो यहाँ पर अगर हमें देखे DO एक्सक्लेमेटरी, तो ये ऑपरेटर नहीं है यहाँ पर, करेक्ट। सो आई वांट टू क्रिएट माय ओन ऑपरेटर लाइक दिस। सो यहाँ पे यूजर क्रिएटेड नहीं है, बट अगर मैं यहाँ पर चेक करूँ, सिलेक्ट स्टार फ्रॉम pg ऑपरेटर वेयर opr नेम लाइक, देखो ये भी ऑपरेटर वहां पर है, करेक्ट। इसको अगर हटा देते परसेंट को, तो वो ऑपरेटर नहीं है वैसे, है ना, तो ये यूनरी ऑपरेटर रहेगा इस केस में, करेक्ट। तो उसमें आपको लेफ्ट आर्ग्यूमेंट लिखना पड़ेगा कि राइट आर्ग्यूमेंट लिखना पड़ेगा। व्हाट यू डिड इन C++, यू राइट इट एज राइट आर्ग्यूमेंट ओनली ना, बराबर है।
यस।
ओके, तो आपको राइट करके लिखना पड़ेगा। आप ट्राई करो खुद का फैक्टोरियल लिखने का भी, करेक्ट। सो खुद का फैक्टोरियल रिकर्सिव भी होना चाहिए। विल ट्राई टू राइट एग्रीगेट फंक्शन एज वेल, ठीक है। कैसे लिखते हैं उसका एक एग्जांपल देखेंगे, ठीक है। देन आई विल ट्राई टू शो यू हाउ टू क्रिएट अ लाइब्रेरी फंक्शन .so, C में से कोड लिखेंगे एंड देन वी विल कॉल दैट कोड over here and then we will check okay what is to be done for that matter, fine, ठीक है।
Yes, thank you, sir.
Okay, so let me stop this recording. So you try it. I'm adding that assignment for you people so that you can write your own factorial